Welcome to this week's edition of the Foodie Frequency. I'm Ruth from Hunny Cottage Bakery and...
Liam Dillon from the boat.
Cool. And we've not done one of these for a while because I've had a holiday, you've had a holiday. There were some tech issues, so we decided to basically... Yeah, we had to bring the tech issues up. We had to bring them up. Come on, let's be honest. So we're back at it, which means, first of all, I need to congratulate you on the British Culinary Federation Restaurant of the Year Award.
Yep, thank you very much.
Awards that go around, so things like the Michelin Award, you've got an idea that you've won something because you're invited along to the ceremony.
Yeah.
Things like that. I know things like the British Chambers Awards, you or somebody has to enter them for you.
Yeah.
How did this one work? You've got no idea, have you?
That would have been the short answer. And I thought you'd want me to elaborate a little bit more than that.
Yes, please.
So, where do we start?
Cool. Oh, hello. Cool.
I've got no idea. No, I've got no idea. So Jess and I went down to the Grand, had a lovely evening. I've been doing quite a bit of work with the BCF, and they have the lunches. They come to the restaurant. They travel around with a group of them.
Okay.
Ex-chefs and lecturers and all this sort of thing. So the guys and girls know their stuff, which is brilliant, and it's nice to have them in and welcome them. It's a fully, I think it's a charity based system. Yeah, there's no one that's got loads of money that's pushing. It's not a big corporate thing. It's a charity based. It's generosity and word of mouth that keeps the BCF together. So I'm aware, which from what I can remember from the nights, which is quite blurry to be honest.
Okay, cool. Was Jess driving?
Yes, yeah, my driver, as we call her. She's not, yeah.
Bless her. She will get her own back.
Jess is my driver. Yeah. She loves me saying that. And yeah, I didn't. I don't know if I put myself forward or someone put me forward for it.
Okay.
To be honest. But on the night, I just thought I was invited. Just invited because I was doing quite a lot with them. I helped do a few.
So it was a really nice surprise.
Yeah, did a bit of judging with them and various things, chef competitions, and hosted lunch.
Yeah. Donated
a table, and yeah, so I got invited. I just thought I'd come down, and it was all the sort of time when the Star came out and other things were kicking off as well. We got shortlisted for the Katies, and
yes. So
I was organising. We're going there next week, so I was organising tickets for that, and then the BCF one, and the Craft Guild of Chefs night. So I was just organising all these things to, little treats we were getting along the way. So yeah, I don't know if I should have seen the hints, and do you get invited if you're not up for something, that sort of thing, So I don't know. I just tucked into my dinner and had a couple of drinks and chatted to a few people that I knew, and Jess, are you up for anything tonight? I said, I don't think so, no. And then I was about to go to the toilet, and then Matthew Shropshaw got up and said, there's a sustainability award.
Yeah.
I said, oh, actually, this is, I might be here
for that
because we did the ground and how we're trying to move the business. So I sat back down. And no, it wasn't. So I was like, okay, right. I said, oh no, we're not.
I can go to the loo.
Yeah, so I went to the toilet, came back, carried on my dinner, and then I just obviously had a few more drinks, and then started reading off my CV, and I was like, oh, bloody hell.
Bless you.
Yeah, we got Chef of the Year, which is brilliant, and big old award, loads of fabulous names engraved on it.
Now that's interesting because I was Googling it to try and find out who'd won it before. So
yes.
Who has won it before? Sorry, that really has put you on the spot.
No, it's fine. Matt Davis has won it. Akhtar's won it. Paul Leonard has won it. Who else has won it? Matt Shield has won it. Luke Tipping has won it. I think Purnell's on there.
We do apologise if we haven't named you.
Yeah. Peter Griffiths is on there the year before I was born, which is funny.
So how long's it been going then?
From memory, I think the first name is 1980.
Okay.
But it might be a little bit before that.
Right.
There might be another side to it I didn't read. But so yeah, that is on the welcome desk. Did you see it was on there when you were there?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah.
Big old trophy.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's a good thing as well. It's I think it's more Midlands based. There's a lot of effort going into new talent going through the colleges.
Yes, and that's what I liked when I looked at the other awards. There was the University Award, there was the Upcoming Chef and stuff, like as you said, from the colleges.
Yeah.
So it was a really encouraging good awards to be at, because things like the Michelin doesn't really go down to that level, does it?
They flirted with Young Chef Awards.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything has been set in stone. Yeah. But yeah, it's...
Because if you don't encourage and recognise them, they, depending on what happens in their career, they're going to get frustrated and walk away. But they've had a bit of recognition. It's like, actually, I am quite good at this. I can keep going.
Yeah, they do a lot of... The College of Food in Birmingham do a lot of... Or UCB is it now. They do a lot of competition work. And I think looking back when I did competition work, it really helps you with confidence. It helps you with, like, even if you don't win it.
Yeah,
it's confidence, the way of working, the method of working, and promoting that is great, which is what they do as well. So there's a lot of time out for the lecturers, and they're all so enthused in bringing the youngsters through the ranks, and they take them away to France or Switzerland or whatever. So I think Luxembourg the next competition is. But yeah, it's fantastic. Anyone that's thinking about getting into cooking, I would obviously bias because I went there, but UCB is just fabulous. Everyone's so behind you to succeed and willing you to do well and help you build your techniques.
And I know we've touched on it before, and I know the timing wasn't right when we touched on it before, because the Michelin star had arrived, the refurb, which I will discuss. I've now been back with the refurb. Absolutely awesome. You were looking to try and get apprentices back in. Have you now got the time now to start looking at that again, or is that still a little bit away ahead?
So we always accept apprenticeships at the boat,
right?
But I wanted to look at something which we spoke about before. That I worked with my old secondary school, King Edward's.
That was it, yes.
And tapping into just that work experience, grey hole, black hole sort of process. It's really weird. When I was at school, I was like, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Giving them the chance to try it.
It's like, do you want to work outside or indoors?
Yeah.
I was like, do you want to work with animals or not with animals? I was like, I don't really know, really. And it's kind of me now saying, well, actually, if you don't know what you want to do, everyone at school wants pocket money. If you want to go into the trade or not, come and work with us.
Yeah.
There's your money. Do a couple of shifts. If you like the idea of it, of course. I'm not saying everyone, it's not going to be for everybody. And I did. We worked really hard to get a kind of program in place, a loose program in place, where you do a couple of shifts a week, and then you stay with us for at least a year, and then I'd do your reference for UCAS. And the couple of people that did it for the longevity didn't really need my reference anyway, because they were smart little buttons, to be fair. Yeah. The confidence and the change in them as human beings, young people turning into adults.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Was amazing. You're trying to get confidence, talk to strangers every day. You're kind of holding yourself within a team, and accountability, responsibility, and it was great. It really worked, and I think and it was great for me to be able to shout about our industry through youngsters that might go into doing something totally different. And then when they're older, they've got kids and they go out and eat, they have that underlining kind of appreciation for, I used to do that when I was younger, and it just kind of builds into. That's what I was trying to. That's the thing I was trying to do, and I want to pick it up. I want to carry on doing it, but now with the star and the we've got a bit more popular overnight. I don't know if I can fit them in. That's all. In the staff team. That's all.
Is it something you could do via the Two Pigs with Beth?
Yeah, definitely. I think that the Two Pigs is a great shout. But yeah, the boat now, it's people are coming in now with that expectation, that higher expectation, and there's less room for error. and
Yep.
you know, as much as you could, and it goes full circle because there's less room for error. Guests don't expect errors, but then if you're a guest that don't expect errors, you probably haven't worked in the trade yourself.
Yes.
So it's kind of full circle. So you're trying to bring youngsters in to understand what we're all about, and it's not a big scary thing. It's a nice place to work.
It's still very relaxed.
Yeah.
It really is.
And then
So you talked about sustainability. So
Yeah.
since we've last spoken, you've got 2 sheep.
2 sheep. Yeah, we haven't named the sheep.
You haven't named them.
No.
That was going to be my question.
Yeah. No.
Is this because they're going to go before?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got them at a year old. So we didn't get them from newborn. We'll let them go for as long as they want to go
Yeah.
on the land, and then when they're too old, but not too old, so we can't use them and
Yes.
eat the meat. So yeah, probably winter we'll probably
Okay. And how are they
eat them.
coping as lawnmowers?
They're great. They're brilliant. Really affectionate. Follow you around.
Oh,
They're
giving your
great.
dad time off.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's just. Well, yeah. It is what it is. It's great. I think it's a better way of cutting the grass every 2 weeks.
Yes.
It costs, of course, but
Yeah.
you're burning petrol the whole time, and it's nice for guests to come and see, and it's nice. I think it's really good.
We were talking before we started recording this particular episode. Some of your pigs have gone to different restaurants.
Yes.
So what's been going on there?
Yeah. So we had 6 piglets probably 8-9 months ago. 3 boys, 3 girls. The boys have gone,
Right.
so they can't be a nuisance. And slaughtered.
Yep.
Back to kitchen. Myself and Mike broke them all down, and then passed them on to the 2 pigs. Took some bits. We've got some charcuterie we're working on, and the acorn in Gosnell. I think I said that right. Took the loins, and he said they were fantastic. So rave reviews, which is great.
So that potentially is a different outlet for you and a different income stream, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So what did the 2 pigs do with them?
They made a little take on a brawn. So they did braised pig's heads. I think they flaked down some shoulder meat as well. They made a little terrine on the menu, which is great. I think I tried a little bit of the meat, and it was good, but it needed a bit of time to rest and relax, and aired over the acorn, brined them first, and then cooked them off. He said they're delicious. So
Perfect.
that's great. Really good. It's just I think we'll do less. We will do less because it's too much to do it. The amount of pigs you'd need to
Make it sustainable.
continuously slaughtering, or continuously breeding.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
No, you haven't, and you haven't got the time or the
Infrastructure's not
resources,
there.
have you?
No way. And the price you're paying for feed and
Yeah.
for good feed for 10, 12, rather than buying in bulk for it's just the difference is mad. So we'll kind of hobby do it, little homestead, which is what the boat could be for the livestock. And it's good. It's nice to have them there again. That they serve their purpose. They eat trimmings and stuff, and
Yes.
everything from the garden, the grounds, all the clippings, everything going there. Even when we do strim and things, all the grass clippings going there. And
Did they get any of the food waste or anything like that?
only that hasn't been cooked.
Yes.
If we're there using the meat to sell.
Yeah.
If we've got the pigs, the pet pigs, if one's going to stay with us forever, then we're not going to eat it.
Yeah.
Then they can have more things like that. But we don't tend to be honest.
I was going to say, 'cause you don't have that much food waste either, do you?
No, we've cut that right down. We do really well with that. We've got quite a bit of compost we produce, but the food waste is quite minimal. Really.
And you've been doing some videos around food waste, haven't you?
Yes. Cringe alert. Yeah, we did.
So go on then, spill.
Yeah, we did some work with the council on the new food waste bins.
Yes, which we know are so.
Yeah,
we're both in the same Facebook group, seeing the comments.
I'm glad we're talking like this.
Yeah.
To clear my name.
Yeah.
I think the thing is all we're trying to do really is not have all the food mixed up with everything.
Yes.
Going to landfill.
Yeah.
Let's utilise that waste. Let's utilise it, and then it can be given back out as compost or whatever. However we're going to do that, and it's going to be difficult. I hate another bin. You probably hate another bin.
I'm dreading it where we are. 'Cause the space is really tight. Ours aren't collected from the end of our drive. They go at the end of our road, which is a single track. So when we're trying to get out, it's then blocked and you can't see any traffic coming.
Yeah.
And you virtually cross the road anyway without any bins.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking for that extra height going
bin
on
gate.
Oh, loving it, bin gate. But at the same time, as you've said, if it encourages people to recycle correctly and whatever they're recycling then gets recycled appropriately and gets reused appropriately.
Yeah.
But I'm also intrigued to see, as we've seen the comments with, it's already got maggots in. Yeah, a lot of them don't come into use until the end of July, so don't start filling them yet. Whether it actually then encourages people to use more of the product. So there was a family that used to live by my parents. They would buy a chicken. They would have a whole chicken. They'd have the chicken breasts off it, and the rest of it would be binned. I'm sorry, you've got the legs on there, you've got the wings on there, you've got the bones that you can boil up to make stock and everything like that. And they weren't doing anything like that. It was like, we've had the chicken breasts, we'll just go and buy the chicken breasts.
Yeah.
So if it encourages people to buy their food more appropriately and buy exactly what they need, or they use as much of the whole of the product as they can, then yes, it will be doing its job.
Also, I think it's an opportunity to look at saving money as well.
Yeah.
Because, and cut away the fear factor of using things you haven't used before, like something stupid, like it's probably inconsequential really, but like the leaves and stems of a cauliflower, right? They're great. They taste like cauliflower. The leaves you put in a stock, or you just put them in with something you're going to roast with or whatever. The stems, peel them down, blanch them, and slice them up.
Yeah.
Put them in a salad. Add them as a veg. Like you can, you're bulking out the meal rather than throwing it in the bin. So you're getting more dinners out. You break it down, you make getting more dinners out of.
Yes.
The food you're buying. You're saving money. You save money, and sod it. I thought I'd help and try and see any help we could do, and
can't wait to see these ones come out.
Yeah, me neither. turn it to a positive. But you got to give a chance. It might not work. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then so what?
But I also think part of the problem with the food waste is there are 2 or 3 generations that haven't had the benefit of the grandmas or the mums that, like yours and my mum. Well, not your mum so much with the cooking, but you knew where I was going with the generation.
Got to stop.
And our grandparents and everything like that, they taught us to cook. Then there's a few generations that have skipped that, and they don't get that in home economics in school anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get the basics of, what do I do with this tomato? Do I just eat it? Well, we know what you can do with a tomato at the restaurant. You can do so many different layers and flavours, whether it's the stock or the rest of the meal. But taking through people the basics, as you said, using the leaves from a cauliflower, using the whole of a plant or the whole of a chicken, nobody gets taught that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So how we address that, I don't know. And then you've got the food gusto boxes, and there are others out there as well, where they just literally get the pure ingredients
just what
that
you
they
need
need
for that dish. Yeah,
and it's like, is that helping them at all? I'm not sure whether yes, indirectly it's cutting out on waste apart from the packaging, but is that helping them with their cookery skills for life?
I think it is, because you're going to get sick of spending those subscriptions, but you've got an idea of how to do it yourself anyway. Oh, we'll do it ourselves. We'll do that recipe, but we'll just go and buy it all.
Yes.
So I think they're good. Those boxes they are quite good, but if they're using the right way, I guess. But it's time, isn't it? People don't have the time anymore to cook, and I don't. People say, "Oh, turn to Jess and say, I bet you eat so well at home. I bet you." So, well,
beans on toast.
Yeah, when we get a chance, we do, and often she's eating on her own. So, it's time. It's a convenience factor, isn't it? But if you can turn that convenience with a few things here and there that fit into your life, you can save a few quid, and then you can help recycle and help just segregate stuff. But yeah, we do it as well at the boat, and other companies do it as well. They have to segregate their food waste anyway.
Yes.
They have to obviously recycle in general and stuff. So and I'm paying for that to be taken away. So that's why we looked at how we can be more sustainable with our food cycle, is because I don't want to keep paying for someone. I'm paying for it to go and get chucked in a landfill.
Yeah.
So the less I can pay to get chucked in a landfill,
the better.
Yeah, and the more we can use to save money at other areas, in feed, in composting for the soil, for the nutrients in the soils, then it works for me. So it's kind of a mini business at home. You kind of you're paying your council tax. Not that you're going to get a kickback on your council tax if you recycle more, which is something they should look at, because that's a real great incentive to do it.
It used to be the old bottles of pop, didn't it? You took them back and you got your penny back.
But yeah, was it? I can't remember that. A bit before my time, that, Ruth.
But they still do things like that in America. They pay you to recycle and stuff like that. And you're probably right. Is that where we're going wrong? Yeah,
there's I don't know. It's not for me to say, but there's other incentives you can give people, and let's face it, money is the biggest incentive you can get, really, because potholes aren't getting fixed and there's lots to complain about. But if you go the other way and incentivize people to do things, it's kind of taken on a bit better, isn't it? Because it's like you're getting told off at school. Everything's a chore.
Oh, yes.
Here's another bin. You got to put that in there. So some of the comments you see about the maggots and this, that, never coming through, you get it, because it's a pain, and it's a pain. So yeah, that was a good one, isn't it? Council tax. Hate council tax anyway.
We won't go down that route.
We should.
Should we? Should we go for it?
Maybe another day.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll go for it. So my recent visit, it was very, very noticeable when we were getting the descriptions, especially for me for the vegan menu.
Yeah.
How much had come out of your garden? You discussing, so it's very easy to just go and pick a pod of broad beans to cook for the vegan that's coming in and stuff like that. Do your diners really appreciate how much is coming literally from outside? Probably not. And I don't want the guys to stand at the table and just spiel at you for your whole meal, because that's not what it's about. We explain the dishes if you're interested in it, more detail, go into more detail. But ultimately, you come from an experience, but the experience isn't necessarily on us describing the dishes in its entirety. So if there's standout things, great. If there isn't, then we just leave it alone, because ultimately we don't want to get away from you coming out for dinner. Yes,
that's it. So we're lucky at the minute. We've got loads coming through. Like the oil on the tomato dish is made from tomato leaves, and there's and
I think that's still one of my favourite, even though in inverted commas it's just a tomato dish. Yeah, but it's a tomato dish on every level.
It's delicious with crab.
Will you shut up about that? Yes, Ian had that with crab, didn't he? He would have had that with crab, didn't he? Yes. Yeah. So in the tomato dish, there's the stock. Yeah. Then there's the oil. Yeah. Then there's the tomato, and I can't remember what else there was.
All sorts. There's oil, there's water, there's water.
It's water, it's not. It's no. You could actually drink that.
Yeah.
You really could.
Yeah, it's called consommé because it's clear, but it's not made in the way you'd make consommé. Yeah. So
there's no egg white in it for me.
No, there's no egg white in it for you. So there's just every season you're trying to be different, and then Mike brought this dish together from all the techniques we've kind of used over the years and just almost amalgamated into one dish. And it's brilliant. And it stand out, It really does. It's very good. It looks great, and it does eat better with the crab roof, I'm not going to lie. but the different levels of the tomato flavour, it's stunning. And I think it is one of those with the consommé, you go, it's like, oh, wow. Yeah. It is like having, I'd say the depth of flavour in there is on a par as if you'd had a beef consommé or anything like that. Yeah, it is very intense, You don't expect that from a tomato. A lot of tomatoes go into the making of that sauce, so yeah. Cool. Yeah. Right, a lot of tomatoes were murdered. I was waiting. Brutally murdered in the making of that dish, so... Does it use the consommé? Does it have the skin in and everything to start off with? Yeah. So it's a whole lot. There's a lot of flavours and tannins from the skin you're getting. Yeah. So tally, you know what I mean? But yeah, that kind of, yeah.
Right, well, we've come to the end of another episode. And we didn't really go down the council tax rate. We will save that for another one.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll probably both get told off.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
So I've been Ruth. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. And you've been?
Liam Dillon.
Thank you.